Good afternoon. It's the Wayward Walker on a Wednesday, a walking Wednesday. Today we're gonna go find another section of the southern, and currently I am in Brimfield, and I am on, well, depending on what you look at, this is called either the Trolley Trail or the Grand Trunk Trail. But it's actually two trails. And this part here is the actual trolley trail. And the trolley trail was part of the Southbridge, Sturbridge trolley line that actually, once it consolidated with about 100 others, it went from Worcester to Springfield. I got to Boston actually. I don't remember now, but went to Worcester to Springfield. Worcester Street Railway Company, and we are on that bed now. And I've been on this trail before, but I did not realize that there was a piece of the southern New England that I just couldn't seem to find. Well, I found it. So anyway, my usual stuff. The other thing you might want to, if you look around here, so we are in Brimfield. This is where the tornado came through in 2011. I think it's been over 10 years already. So you can see a lot of dead trees standing up, and there's a lot of dead trees down. It's kind of interesting to see how things grow back in an area that's been devastated by a tornado. You can see some of it was cleaned up, most of it they just left, but they did clean up the trail. I'm not sure, because this trail wasn't open at that time. At least I don't think it was. I wasn't at the exploring then anyway. But right over there is it's called Bill Brook, which kind of goes through downtown Brimfield. And this trail follows it. And eventually it leads into the Quinnebog River. And you can see there's a culvert here from when this was the trolley trail. There's a couple of them along here. Now I don't know why, and again I'd have to look it up, but I don't know when they built the trolley tracks. That was before or after they built the Grand Trunk of the Southern New England. Since they never used the Southern New England, if they built the trolley line after that, why didn't they just use the existing bed instead of having to do a whole, there's another culvert. Instead of doing the beds, redoing all the beds and grading and cutting and filling and whatever else they did. Now this section that we're on when we get to the Southern New England, I don't know what we're going to find on it. It's very flat, very straight, because there was quite a few miles of just pretty much just straight and flat, coming from Sturbridge into Brimfield to the other side of Brimfield, where I don't know if I thought I made a video of this, but we did a section of that was in that going along the side of the mountain. There's a really big cut and fill operation there with a beautiful stretch of rail bed. But anyway, so this piece is sort of like the next piece where I'll see where it connects We'll find out where it connects. I know that in Brimfield, it's pretty much all gone except for, which, like I said, when you get on the other side of town, you can pick it up again. We may go there today to another little section. Depend. It's actually nice out. It's chilly, but it's not bad. So, anyway, what else was I going to say? The railroad was never finished. Never opened up. A lot of different theories why. Basically because they just kind of ran out of money and they didn't really need another rail line. All right, so I'm going to put you down a little bit. And then when we can make a turn up here somewhere and go down an old, well, I don't know if it's necessarily an old road, but a road. And then I'll get back to you unless something very exciting comes in front of me, or behind me, or on top of me, or underneath me. We'll be back when I get to the rail trail. All right, just a couple things I want to show you. I'm just about to turn off on the Grand Trunk Trail, or the approach to it. But just if you look at all these trees, I noticed this the other day. I never put two and two together because I don't usually do that. But if you notice, this is where the tornado came through. It's a good biology lesson or some kind of a lesson. If you notice, all these trees are all about the same height. That's one way. If you didn't know that something came through here and destroyed all this stuff, that'd be one way you could tell, because they're all about the same height, so it means they're all about the same age. I don't think we're going to see it today, but further up that way, a lot of little pine trees. Exactly, it's the same thing. They're all the same size, and then you can see all the trees have been snapped off. A lot of them, which is indicative of a tornado as well. So just something to learn, I guess, because that's where we are. We're very educational here. So we're turning here. Look at the signs. It says Grand Trunk Rail Trail, which really wasn't called the Grand Trunk, and then the trolley trail. So that's the trolley trail. This road is going to take us to the Grand Trunk. There's a little ways to go on this one, so I'm going to shut you off again. This is probably, I don't know, 3/4 of a mile. My All Trails app doesn't want to cooperate with me today, so I don't know how far I've walked, but where the turnoff is. And, it's almost, and I think that's why I never explored this further, because this almost looks like it could have been the rail trail, which doesn't really make any, a part of it, which when you think about it doesn't make any sense, because why would it just connect and then go along the same route as the trolley did? But I'm assuming that somebody made this road for some reason at some time. Whether they did it when they did convert the rail bed into a trail, I don't know. But this is also not very straight up here. There's quite a sharp turn, which you'll see when we get up there. Right now, let's put you down again and we'll be back. All right, we've come to the junction in this road in the actual Southern New England bed. So we will look towards the east, which I'm not sure we're going to go down there. As I said, there's not really a lot to see. There's not even any stone walls. I haven't found any foundations, anything along here, but this is looking east. Now this goes all the way for a couple of miles, ends at the Quinnebog River, and if I recall, when you get to the Quinnebog River, you can't cross. I think there may be bridge abutments there, but it's very, very overgrown. And then it crosses that, goes through by the old Brimfield Dam, or where the Brimfield Dam is, along that pond. And crosses into Sturbridge. We've been on that part, although I don't know if we ever filmed it. I've been on that part from Holland Road all the way to Westville, except for one piece in the middle that I can't find. And we may go look for that later today too. Depends on how this goes. But this is a rail bed. Headed east. As you can see, it's kind of going through a marsh. There's the kind of flows. I'm guessing this has always been marsh. Like I said, there's hardly any evidence of any farms being here or except buildings, really anything, which is kind of strange. Going back, and may not be going any further than this. Well, it's going to shorten our day. Here it goes somewhere. Okay. There they are. Canadian geese. Well, I guess we're gonna have to. Can't get by across this. It's not today. Now that I'm thinking about it, I remember coming down here and this was as far as I got. I forgot. It was a long time ago that I came down here. I heard a duck. Oh yeah, is there a duck over there? Yeah, on the other side there. Anyway, as I was saying, I came here. It's been quite a few years now, and thinking about that first time when I came, I think I may have come down here, but then for some reason I just forgot that this was here, so I didn't know where the bed was. So we will have to head back where we started. Really kind of puts it there for my plants. Think about what I'm going to do. I may go see if I can come out from the other side, or I may go back to Brimfield, where there's another little section of the or I may go somewhere else. As I said, there's a section I tried to find yesterday because I had a little bit of time, and where it crosses 84, crossed 84, it's now 84, and went to, came over here to Brimfield. Alright, I'm going to go up the trail a little more. I don't know what I want to do now. I don't know if I'm driving somewhere else, even though they're not very far. I'm going to go up a little bit, maybe where this connects back to the trolley trail, and then there's a road that's blocked off for the winter. I may take a walk up there. There's another trip I took one day, just riding around. I found some old foundations in there. I wanted to get back to see them. Maybe I can find them again. But we'll see. We'll be back. All right, so I've walked up to the end of this little section, and it goes through the woods. We're going to be able to go around it. And then I think we're going to go up to that road up there, follow along that. Let's see if I can find those foundations again. I think they're just up there past the bridge up there. But this in front of us Grand Trunk, South New England, the rail bed continues that way. You come over here, actually get onto the trolley trail. And then we're going to go up to that road, which is 5 Bridge Road in Brimfield. I don't know if it's in Brimfield or Holland. Not quite sure. But we will go up this way, see if we can find them. Kind of just disappointed that that trail didn't go further. If we could find where it comes out, but I have a feeling when I get to that other end, it's probably going to be posted. So, but we'll see. We'll cut here for the trolley. And what's to see here? So we're gonna go up to that junction up ahead of us. Take a right onto the 5 Bridge. Well, I'll keep you on because I'll show you where the other trails are. Here, you really can't see anything through there. Maybe a little bit, but it's flooded out. So I didn't realize there was a culvert here though. Not much of one, but I love to walk this time of year because this is when you see all the stuff that's usually hidden. But usually this first week of March, a lot colder than it is. We've been lucky. There hasn't been a lot of snow, so. But I was up here last week with the dog, but we're not really doing exploring because it's hard to explore with him. But if you look straight ahead, that's the trolley trail. That's 5 Bridge Road. See the trolley trail, and that parallels the Southern New England Trail. It's very straight. We'll hit the river. And they're not far from each other. And let's look over here. They said you can't really see. Yeah, you can kind of make out the trail. Yeah, zoom in a little bit, I think. Kind of goes right through there, or did. All right, so we are going to go up this way, see what we find. This is still actually a public road, I believe, but they do close it in the winter because they just don't maintain it. There are a couple houses up the other end, and a couple houses down this end, but in the middle is really nothing. It's just a dirt road, so it looks like it was paved at one time. All right, let's look off again, and as soon as we find something, I'm gonna go back, and I will share it with you. Okay, I reached the gate. There's still 5 Bridge Road ahead of me, and I've not come across those foundations. So they're either, I don't think they're up that way. I think they're up the other way, so we may not get there today. But I see this road here, and actually there's a post that says it's the Lake Syog Trail, which I've never heard of until, well, I heard of it the other day when I saw the sign, but so I think I'll go up here to see what's here. That way doesn't go very far. It looks like it's starting to go through somebody's field. The other thing I didn't mention is all this land too is owned by the government, the Corps engineers, because they have all the dam projects that they built after the flood of 56 or 55. So this is all their land, which could be why a lot of it's flooded. They may have taken stuff down, I don't know. But we're gonna head up here. I have no idea where it's gonna take me. But that's what the fun is. This was actually paved. So my guess is it was probably abandoned when they did the flood control. We'll see when we get a little further up. Now Lake Sayog is in Holland, and up there is where the Nipmuc Nation has their, or did, I don't know if they still do, is a park up on Lake Sayog where they would have their powwows once a year, twice a year or something. I don't know if there is any Native American related stone structures or anything up there. Maybe I'll take a walk up there sometime. This year, since, knock on wood, I've been able to post videos again, although I still can't really edit them. Because if you happen to watch my last one, there was a big thing that said the title, "Pardon the Wind," or something like that. Sorry about the wind. That was supposed to be just a little thing that went down. Anyway, what I'm planning on doing, I think, this year, there are a lot of places I want to go. I'm going to try to start working only 4 days a week, and take at least 1 day a week to go exploring places that I've wanted to see and will want to see again. And then I'm going to do some of that. A lot of it's got to do with Native American stuff. I'm very interested in the stone landscapes, ceremonial stone landscapes. I think I've talked about them. And I also love to get down to Virginia and go see some of the battlefields with my great, this would be my grandfather, so it'd be great grandfather was a soldier there, and a lot of these battles that he fought in, he was part of the 5th Vermont Infantry, and all the Vermonters were actually some of the most heroic of the soldiers in a lot of these battles. When other troops would turn and run, they'd just keep standing where they were or keep going forward. And I never realized this. I knew that they had a reputation, but I've been reading a lot of these stories and the history of the Vermont and the Civil War. So that's pretty interesting. I'd like to see where he was, and I know he was wounded in one of the battles and the like. Anyway, we come to Split Trail. It's pretty wide open there. It's the farmer's land. So Lake Sayog Trail goes this way, to the left. But why go left when we can go straight and see what's up this road that looks like nobody, well, through traffic. Let's see what's up here first. And then we'll turn around and go back the other way. This was paved at one time. I wonder if this is connected to I think I did a video on that as well. I found an old road in Holland. It came off the Holland Road, and there was along the pond. I think that was Lake Sayog. No, maybe not, but there was an old foundation there. It looked like there was a gas station at one time, and it's all gone now. This is the same network of roads. Well, I am sure that it was probably abandoned, as I said, when we built the flood control projects. But let's see. Well, that's supposed to be No trespassing sign. There's a little road going up there. But I'll just stay on this one. See where it goes. So let me shut you off again, and if I find anything, we'll be back. A little further down that same road. See, there's definitely evidence of beavers being in here. So this could have all been farmland, and just beavers dammed up somewhere. To the main course of the water. I can't see anything else. It's all pretty flat and clear, except for the reeds and stuff. So there could have been farms down. This could have been farmland. Looks like we are going to stop here. Yep. So we'll head back. Now we're a little branched off. Another thing I'm going to try to do this year too, as I was saying, I was going to go back to some of the other places that I've been, because I've learned so much in the last few years of what's out there, what could be out there. See what else I can find in some of these places. Would be very interesting. So where did I go? I went somewhere with the dog, and I found some new stuff. Well, this was one of the trails, really. I don't know. When I think about it, I guess I had been down there before, but I went somewhere else with them. Went on a little walk, and I gotta go back because I found some more stuff that I never saw before. I don't take my camera because I really can't videotape and can't video walk and hold on to the dog at the same time. But if I was trying to chew gum or something, it'd be worse, because he does have a tendency to want to go wherever he wants to go. But I don't mind taking him. I just don't take pictures. So we kind of pre-explore places I can go back to. All right, I'm gonna shut you off till I get back up to the junction. It's funny, there's no walls in here, anywhere through here. So I don't quite know what we're gonna find. But we'll be back. All right, I'm walking down the Lake Syog Trail. It's also an old road. Came from that way. Headed south, I think. I don't know, maybe east. Yeah, a little interesting down here. Hold on. Little hole, might have been, it was kind of small. The foundation. I couldn't really tell what it was. Still no walls or anything. But some of this land looks like it may have been found. Up here. Things like this. Maybe that's natural. Here, anything? It almost looks like it could have been a barn, and it actually looks like there's a road up there. We'll go up there in a minute. See what we can find, if anything. We'll do a lot of bushwhacking, but we'll do it in the name of science. What do you think? In here. Go this way. anything around. It's beautiful land up there. It's nice hiking. But I'm not finding anything that I like to find. But still a nice area. Just go up there and that's it. Let's see something. There's some logging done in here at one time. Stumps. Leftovers. Oh no. We're back to that. Looks like it might be a barn foundation. Try a little closer. Big old stumps. This is the back of it. Let's see. I know there's a couple of big tree stumps in there. And then up there if there's a barn. As steady as I can. Right out to the road. Put that down as a maybe. Seems like there's anything on that side. The road. Kind of a flat area right there, though. This time there's nothing anyway that I've seen. Trash. No old trash, nothing. Which is a good thing. Just interesting. Pond or something here. Well, let me road. Crossroad here. Not gonna go too far, but this is what we like to do. Alright, I'm going to shut you off and go up to probably to the top of this hill that's in front of us. That's probably going to be it. Turn around. We'll be back as soon as we see something. Okay, reach an intersection. That road, trail, this road. And if we go straight, I just did some checking on the map. So this is the one that says Lakeside Pass. Obviously there was some kind of sign or something there. There's nothing there now. And I'm going to go up here because looking at the map, there should be a bridge up here. Whether it's still here or not, we'll find out. There's obviously must be something because there's tire tracks here. I want to keep my eyes, it's very thick over there, isn't it? my eyes open, see if there's a, I don't know where that side trail goes. The road that heads that way, in theory, would connect with the part of the trail, the rail trail. Unfortunately, it goes right through a swamp. So I have no idea where Lake Sayog is. Didn't see it on the map. Of course, I didn't look that hard. There's a bridge up here, so that's probably as far as we're going to go today. I'm going to head back, go up that side trail, see what's up there. I don't think it goes very far. Now, I wonder if this is... I'll have to look at the map again. I wonder if this is the Quinnebog River. Alright. Road up here. A wall. So there's going to be a house up there. Let's go up to the bridge. Looking up there. There'll be something up there if there's no wall. Nice wall like that. It's an architectural retaining wall. Well built. So we'll go up to this bridge. Turn around. Still not really seeing anything. It's obviously been logged in here. It's getting a little cleaner, but not. Really clean. Oh, it's supposed to be the town line. B. Brimfield. H for Holland. Welcome to Holland. Doesn't even have to go on an ocean liner or anything. A plane. Another road. Alright, we'll take you up to the bridge, see what we can see from there. Look at my map. Obviously we're going to go up that road where the wall is. See what's up there. Maybe that could be Lake Sayog right over there. See if we can see it from the bridge. Something says to go straight for the pass. This is the Quinnebog River, but I won't confirm that. There's a lake up there. It's the marsh. There's a lake up that way. We'll have to come back this way at some point. Gate on the bridge. Go to the other end. Very nice though. So what we come to see, the old guardrails, cement posts for guardrails. That end, looks like that's that old of a bridge. Alright, I'm gonna shut you off. I'm gonna head back up to that road. Go up that road, see what's up there. I feel there must be something. Guardrails and posts. Some more on that side too. Those are wood. No. Yes, no. Yeah, there's a cement too. It looks like it's been splitting. Oh, I gotta keep going. Down here. That's obviously man-made. Trail that goes up to something over there. I ride my bike all the way down here. Hmm. The first wall we've seen. All right, now, some people, and I'm not going to say it's not, would say that's an indication that this wall may be part of some ceremonial stone landscape by Native Americans, and I'll tell you why. So you see right in front of us, that's a granite. Not granite. I think that's the word I'm thinking of. Not marble, but oh, I don't know. But it's white anyway. White granite. Okay, and then it's over like a little niche, which they would do. Use that in their ceremonies as a spirit portal, or sometimes they would leave stuff in there. Or it's offerings, odds, spirits. I don't see anything in there, but it's interesting. It does look like it's been cut. Once we go along this wall. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to look and see stops here, pretty much. Maybe a little bit. I don't think it's an effigy wall, which means it doesn't look like it's a snake or an animal or anything. Still picture that. I'll be back in a minute. All right. Let's see if it continues over here. It does not. So, that tells me it doesn't look like it serves any purpose as far as agriculture or anything goes. I know this is Native American land through here. Very interesting. I'm coming back here. Again, we'll get up in those woods up there. All right, let me go back. I'm going to go up that other road. Find up there unless I see something interesting on the way. That is a very interesting wall. It's one of the things I've been learning about these. If you remember, we went to Idlock. You know, I have some videos of those. Well, one video and one slideshow. There's a wall there similar. See even that one. See how that one's open up there? Or it doesn't quite. Sorry. Go all the way through. Sometimes they do. Well, it does go through, but so it almost looks like it was made to do that. Now that could be this end. That could be meant as a head or something. The thing you have to ask yourself is, why would that wall be there? There's no other walls. It's the only wall I've seen. There's nothing over there. I gotta go up here. Yeah, really, I mean, it's just technically over there. seeing much else up here. Cursory examination, but we will have to come back up here at some point in the not very distant future. Alright, we shut you off. There's up that other side road up there. Here we are. Turn up this road and see where it takes us. Now the other thing about that other little wall, we just went stone row there. I thought, you know, it could have been put there to serve as a guardrail. I don't think it's not a retaining wall because there's no. See, this is a definite retaining wall because it's holding up the banking over there. I wasn't doing that, so I'm not sure if it. I mean, it could have been like a guardrail. I don't think so. It was spot kind of a few feet away from the road, but. So let's keep following this. Somebody built this for a reason. Let me go up here a little bit. Then I'll go back up there. Keep the walk through here. Doesn't mean let's go somewhere. But again, I'm not seeing any farm walls. Not a whole lot of anything. I wonder if this is going to take me down. Then the trail came up. I always find interesting things at the end of the day. This is probably that trail I never saw. So that connects right here. Another one. So we can be back down to the road. I don't see him. I'm not happy I'm here. There's got to be a building up there. There's got to be a foundation. A couple of weeks, I think. Snow's gone. It's too green to see anything. Check it out. Looks like it just goes. I can't, it's so much snow, I can't tell if it was a road. Well, it does certainly look like it was one. Down back to the road, so I'll turn you off. And I'm going to start heading out of here. If I come across anything else, I'll be back. And we'll, otherwise, I'll get back to you when I get back to the truck. Alright, so today, well, I'm adding this on to yesterday, so I don't know if we could consider this tomorrow. I don't know. But I decided to come find the other side of that. The Grand Trunk Railroad, Southern New England. And I found an old dirt road. And looking at the satellite, should cross somewhere. I just crossed through. I should have started a little earlier, but I just just crossed the bridge. And one side of it almost looks like it's a railroad bed, but I don't think it is, because if it is, I'm not walking to be able to get down it. It's way too overgrown, and there's some really large trees, like that one, that are growing on it. So I'm gonna go up here a little bit. This is my lunch break. See what I can find. I don't think this is it, although who knows. I'm in Brimfield. So let's see what we find out a little bit. Nothing else. We'll have to come to that. No, I don't know. Maybe up in the Millbrook. I don't know. I'm going to turn you off, but I will be back. It's another beautiful day. Over here. Hold on. Don't go away. The road. Now I know this is also part of where the tornado came through. It's exactly here, I'm not sure. It wasn't far from here. So looking at this, there's a lot of dead stuff, but there's a lot of growth. Like I said yesterday, there's a lot of it's all the same sizes and same height. So, but if this was a field, then a pasture or something, could also be why as well. And I did look at the historic aerials, but I really couldn't tell what was here. There was one from 1938, and it really wasn't that good. I wasn't able to see a lot. All right, let me stop filming, get up a little ways, see what we can find. So I kind of reached an impasse here. I don't feel like trucking through the mud. However, I think I'm already past where the rail bed should have been. There is something interesting up there in front of me, but I'm not sure exactly what it is. And I also know eventually I'm going to come to that swampy area that I can't get through anyway, because I'm not that far from the trolley trail. So I'm going to go back to where I saw this brook, and I think that may have been the bed that I'm seeing. I'll show it to you when we get up there. There's not much in here either. Then the logging is done. There's a lot of little stumps. There's and over there following along this road with a man-made drainage ditch, culvert or something. I don't know what's that about, but I'll shut you off and be back when I get back up to the brook. Okay, so I'm still along this thing here. Because now, just look at the map, Millbrook is over that way. So this is in Millbrook. That was definitely man-made. So now I'm wondering what that was, or is. I mean, it was, as far as I know, there was never any canals out here, unless they did something when they put the dams in and made the flood control project. And I'm just right off of this, and I'm wondering if this is the actual bed instead, or if that was still a bed up there. I'm up on the hill that we saw. So I don't know. Sure. Sorry about that. Human activity. I just saw a rabbit. Trails, some little trails, and then some just peter out. Here's one here. But looking at the map, let's open it there. almost looks like it's just this looks like the same one I saw before. So, anyway, looking at the map, it's definitely a trail away. So whether it was where it was, let's follow this back. So I think it was along that, well, I'm going to call it a canal, because it was a canal. And I don't know. Up here, we'll kind of turn before we got to that brook. There was where it looks like there's kind of a cut there. Maybe it's the fill, I don't know. I don't have to tell, but it's pretty interesting. This turned out to be a good decision to make a little side trip here. All right, I'm going to close it for the day. And started out to be disappointing yesterday, or today, or it could be tomorrow. I don't know. But it's turned out to be a nice little hike. And I may come back here again at some point. Follow that along. And I don't want to get home. I don't have to go back to work, but I want to get home and figure out what's going on over there. All right, have a great day. Get out, hike, enjoy, be part of nature, and like and subscribe, and all that stuff. See ya.